New information on a story ABC7 first brought you Thursday, a call for an investigation of the probation department. It all started when allegations of an inappropriate relationship between a probationer and his officer came to light following a deadly car crash. Police arrested the former probationer, David Zavala, and charged him with intoxication manslaughter. His passenger and former probation officer, Cynthia Mendoza, died a few days after the crash, October 5th. Tonight, the union that represents government employees is leveling new accusations against the probation department, saying the man who was recently found tied up and burned in a building downtown was also under the responsibility of the probation department.
He was, in fact, a resident of that behavioral center. It wasn't until 8 days later that we see the first notice going out to the department reporting that this guy was missing. A couple of weeks later, he shows up dead and burnt to death.
The area director for the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees told ABC7 Gerardo Luna was a probationer. Luna was the homeless man referred to as Mexican Jerry by the people accused of tying him up, beating him, then burning him, leaving his body in a basement of a vacant building downtown. Luna's remains were discovered last month. 5 people have been arrested accused of his murder.
Staff shall verify the location of the resident and their movements by personal contact or by phone contact. And that when someone is gone, that within 24 hours, the director and the facility director shall notify the administrative judge. We don't know that any of those things happened.
Greg Powell said this turn of events may have happened because employees at the probation department are not being trained properly.
It's just this whole loose, unguided, unsupervised process that's taking place at this behavior center that's risking the probationers, it's risking my officers, and it's risking the public.
The attorney representing the West Texas Community Supervision and Corrections Department had no comment on this latest allegation. Jerry Howard said he simply didn't have enough information on this particular case to respond.
The union has not come to us directly with any concrete allegation of anything.
It would have been a nice courtesy. I don't feel like she deserved that courtesy because she doesn't do the courtesy of even giving her employees proper directions, proper policies, proper procedures, proper management.
And as for the initial allegation of an improper relationship between a probationer and officer, Attorney Jerry Howard said Probation Director Maggie Morales was notified in February of this year, not May of last year, as the union has stated. He also said David Zavala was no longer a probationer at the time of the crash and added, quote, "We can't tell our employees who they can and can't see."